Well, hello everybody. Welcome to New Thought Musicians Showcase. I'm your host, Jane Thornton. On this show, we play music videos and talk about them. What fun is that? Today's show is on the topic of head to heart to hands, our helping hands. That means using our personal power to change the world. And I found these references to hands, and then the hands, heart to hands, and so I put a show together around that, and I'm happy to share that with you today. On this show, we will be seeing the music videos, performance videos of artists Gary Lynn Floyd, Karen Drucker, and Deb Chamberlin. So let me show you some of what the lineup looks like. So this chart shows the songs that I've picked out for today around the head to heart to hands concept. We're going to hear With My Own Two Hands. It's a Ben Harper song. We'll see a global and a Gary Lynn Floyd rendering of this from CSL Reno. So two songs, same name. Then we'll see The Hands of Love by Deb Chamberlin and Robert Wynn. And finally, A Blessing to the World by Karen Drucker and Gary Lynn Floyd are performing. The song is written by Karen Drucker. And then I'm going to select a few One Heart type songs to let us play us out. And so that will be the show today. So what do I mean by head to heart to hands? Well, at some point we get an idea to do something in this world, to make a change. We're moved, spirit moves us, so we get it in our head. Then we internalize it in our heart, and finally we move with our hands and feet. We get things done, we do something in this world. I hope you enjoy the show today. So let's get going with the first two songs. The first is a global video by All Together in Dignity, ATD, Fourth World, playing for a change with songs around the world with the tag Stop Poverty. The second version that we will see is rendered by Gary Lynn Floyd at CSL Reno, With My Own Two Hands by Ben Harper. Let's talk about this on the backside. So here we go.
Gonna make it a brighter place. avec mes deux mains, faire un monde plus doux, avec mes deux mains, avec mes deux mains, avec mes deux mains, avec mes deux mains, avec mes deux mains. I'm gonna make it a right place. I'm gonna make it a safer place. I'm gonna help the human race. And I hold you, and I comfort you, but you got to use your own two hands. With my
I can change the world with my own two hands, make a better place with my own two hands, make a kinder place with my own two hands, with my own two hands, with my own two hands.
I can make peace on earth with my own two hands, and I can clean up the earth with my own two hands. I can reach out to you with my own two hands, with my own two hands, with my own two hands.
Gonna make it a brighter place,
With my own,
gonna make it a safer place,
my own,
gonna help the human race
with my own
two hands.
I can hold you with my own two hands, and I can comfort you with my own two hands. But you've got to use your own two hands, use your own two hands, use your own two hands. With our own two hands, with our own two hands, with my own two hands.
I'm gonna make it a brighter place,
With my own,
gonna make it a safer place, gonna help the human race, gonna make it a brighter place. I can hold you,
with my own,
I can control you, I can comfort you, but you got to use your own, use your own,
with my
use your own, use your own,
with my
use your own, use your own, use your own, Lord.
The first rendering of With My Own Two Hands was by Songs Around the World Playing for a Change project by ATD Fourth World Organization. They have a Twitter, Stop Poverty campaign, and a link to their webpage, and that'll be in the Show More section of this video. I'm going to read a little bit from the ATD Fourth World Organization, and there's songs around the world playing for a change movement. This movement was created to inspire and connect the world through music, born from the shared belief that music has the power to break down boundaries between people. The primary focus is to record and film musicians performing in their natural environments as music videos. Hey, what a great organization. Songs around the world, playing for a change. So I'd like to say a few more words about the global video by ATD Fourth World, Playing for a Change with Songs Around the World, and their Stop Poverty campaign. Did you notice in the video that there came a message allowing poverty as a form of violence, or just simply poverty is a form of violence? I thought I'd look into that a bit, and I found an organization called the New Gen Peace Builders with Johan Galtung as their head. He wrote a number of research papers, and he has an organization that teaches a curriculum actually on peace building. And one of the things he says is he talks about a triangle of violence. That in this triangle of violence, I mean, there's direct violence. We can all know it when we see it, direct violence in this world, and boy, do we have enough of it with all these mass shootings. But structural violence is where poverty is allowed as part of the political economic system in the laws and institutions of governments, locally, nationally, and globally. It allows for a different distribution of services and goods to different groups of people, doesn't it? Cultural violence then is the justification of both direct and structural violence based on negative beliefs and prejudices, including nationalism, racism, and sexism. And so John Galtung's thesis was that there's a triangle formed by these three. The direct violence is the part that we can see. It's just the tip of the triangle. The base of the triangle is has a much larger size and indicating a greater global impact. And that includes the structural and cultural violence portions that we talked about. As an aside, I'd say that some New Thought teachings say that we shouldn't think about these things because they're negative. Well, I think the positive right action that we're called to do has to understand and assimilate the research that's been done, like this of John Galtung and his new generation peace builders. So I will have links to this organization, and it has, like I say, a curriculum on this, and other things in the Show More section of the published video. So we're going to run through several of these CDs from the artists that we're featuring in today's show. Let's start with Gary Lynn Floyd. His My 88 Keys LP was released in 2020. It's Volume 2, the Quarantined Edition, written during the COVID sequence. And it includes an important song, among others, but Love Be With You is on this LP. The next is Then and Now. This is Gary's current album, and this was a 2021 release based on an earlier LP of the same name, but with new songs added as well. And there was a concert in November 2021, and I have released in November 2022 a tribute to that show where we play some of the songs that were at that concert and talk about them. So you'll look up that show with Gary Lynn Floyd, featuring Gary Lynn Floyd as a tribute. Next up, Gary does have a release on Spotify, Instrument of Peace, maybe on other modalities, Apple Tunes, etc. But Instrument of Peace was one of the songs that was on our list for today as being related to the head to heart to hands in terms of let me be an instrument of peace. That means let me use my hands, my heart, etc. So wanted to call that out. Then switching to Karen Drucker, the song that you will hear today by Karen Drucker, Blessing to This World, that is, the song Blessing to the World is on this LP, Songs of the Spirit. The performance video will include Gary Lynn Floyd, but I'll say more about that later. Another CD that Karen has is Chants and Sing-Alongs, and it's a songbook plus a CD. And this is very, very interesting because it's similar to the kind of things that Gary and Karen do in their upcoming women's workshop retreat center that I will talk about. And then this is one of Karen's more recent albums. It includes the Posse-nominated I Stand for Love song. And this is an even more recent release by Karen Drucker, My Heart Is With You. So thanks to the artists. Deb Chamberlin, well, the song you'll hear from Deb Chamberlin today is on the Listen for Love album. Previously, we hosted Deb in a number of shows, and one of them was from the Songs of the Soul album, so that's a relatively current album of hers also. But her new focus, in something that's of great interest to me anyway, is this creating with practical prayer. It's 10 or more songs recorded and prayers, steps of guiding you through a meditation and spiritual treatment. So thanks, Deb Chamberlin, for that. So thanks to our artists. Hey, here's some news from our sponsor, Empower Music and Arts. Save the date for the 18th Empower Music Festival, June 21st to 25th, this year, 2023, at Unity Village, Missouri. They'll be offering workshops for music ministry, providing resources in the songwriting area, co-writing, opportunities with your fellow artists, and much more. So save the date, June 21st to 25th, 18th Empower Music Festival. Don't want to miss it. So next subject, Empower has a new songbook out called All Together Now, and all the artists featured in today's show, Gary Lynn Floyd, Karen Drucker, and Deb Chamberlin, have songs published in this new songbook. Gary has 3, Karen and Deb Chamberlin also have 2 each. So you'll want to check that out. And the way to do that is to go to Empower Music and Arts webpage and register. Anybody, any member of the public even can register to use their store, and there you will find MP3s that are downloadable, lead sheets, and this songbook and older ones. So check it out, Empower Music and Arts. The links will be in the Show More section of the published video. Deb Chamberlin is based in the Philadelphia area, and she performs her streams into many centers in the Mid-Atlantic and Canada. She was featured in our August 2022 show on the topic of the Great I Am, and she was also in our October 22nd song on the New Thought Principle of Oneness. On today's show, we'll watch a performance video of Deb singing and playing the piano. The song is entitled The Hands of Love, and this was co-written with Robert Wynn. And then I will mention that this song that we'll see today, Hands of Love, is one of the songs that's included in that new Empower All Together Now songbook. Let me say a few words about the song itself, The Hands of Love by Deb Chamberlin and Robert Wynn. I think this song fits nicely in our theme of head to heart to hands. That's the theme of our song today. The lyrics include what I think is a prayer. May my hands become the hands of love. And then Deb uses a word substitution technique to cycle through different aspects of oneself, such as from my hands to my voice to my heart. May these become the corresponding hands, voice, and heart of love. The chorus is, it's the cycle of love that begins with me, that returns to me. This is reinforcing our teaching that we're all one in the Spirit, doesn't it? Beautiful. Deb will also share in her own words about this song at the end of her performance. So let's watch this video.
When I give to you, I give to me, I give to everyone. When I pray for you, I pray for me, I pray for everyone. It's a cycle of love that begins as one. May my hands become the hands of love. When I speak for you, I speak for me, I speak for everyone. When I sing for you, I sing for me, I sing for everyone. It's a cycle of love that begins as one. May my voice become the voice of love. When I feel for you, I feel for me, I feel for everyone. When I love for you, I love for me, I love for everyone. So this is a simple song about the principle of oneness and how we use our hands, our voices, and our hearts not only impacts us, but it impacts all of life because we're all one. So let's use our hands to bring more love into the world. And just to let you know, this song is included in Empower Music and Art's new songbook called All Together Now, which they released in 2022. So you can get Hands of Love in the songbook.
So next up, we're going to hear a song by Karen Drucker, Blessing to the World. This is a performance video with her and Gary Lynn Floyd at CSL Reno in May of 2022. These are the kind of sing-along chant songs you can look forward to singing along with Gary and Karen at their upcoming retreat. They do these types of concerts. They've done 2 of these, and I believe that they're really quite special. So let me say a few more words about this song, Blessing to the World. First of all, we had this song also in our July 2022 show. The lyrics include, "You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world." That's it. That's the whole deal. I have the lead sheet for it. It's pretty simple, but it's a wonderful chant-like song, and the singers can internalize it. They use a technique of word substitution to make the chant go from "you are" to "we are" the heart and the hands. And finally, we internalize it as I am the hands, I am the heart, I am the voice of spirit on earth. Beautiful. This is from Karen's CD, Songs of the Spirit. So let's watch this video.
To the world, that's the whole thing. Here we go. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. Sing it again. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. Sing that again now, now. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are now. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth. And who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. And claim it for yourself and say, I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth. And all I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. Do it again. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth. And who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. Again, I'm a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the heart.
So now I'd like to talk to you about an upcoming retreat with Karen and Gary, April 2023. It's going to be held at the Ananda Retreat Center, April 28th through 30th in Nevada City, and they call it Spring into Bliss. It's a women's retreat. Join Karen and Gary at the beautiful Ananda Village in Nevada City, California. It's in the Sierra foothills, about 2 hours away from Reno, Nevada, or 90 minutes from Sacramento. This will be a weekend of music, meditation, movement, and connections. They call it Bliss. Registration will be limited, so make your plans now and bring a friend to share a room with you. Included in the pricing is nice accommodations and 6 meals for 2 nights. So the link to this registering for this retreat will be in the published video Show More section, and you can also find it by just going to Karen Drucker's webpage and looking for it. Spring into Bliss.
All right, make this song your prayer tonight. As we continue, we got a few more songs for you. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Sing it with me. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Keep that going. This was inspired by Reverend Lisa, actually. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Where there is hatred, where there is hatred, I will love, I will love. Where there is darkness, where there is sadness, where there is sadness, I will bring joy. And where there is darkness, I will shine. Where there is darkness, I will shine. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. Yes, make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Yeah, here we go again. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Where there is hatred, where there is hatred, I will love. Where there is sadness, where there is sadness, I will bring joy. And where there is darkness, where there is darkness, I will shine. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. May I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. One more time. Where there's hatred, where there is hatred, I will love. Where there is sadness, where there is sadness, I will bring joy. And where there is darkness, where there is darkness, I will shine. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. One more time. Make me an instrument of peace. One heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. One heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. And together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, no separation. We are one. One heart. One heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. One heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. And together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, no separation. We are one, one heart. It seems we are so far apart, and many times we're feeling all alone. The truth of who we are has been here from the start. We are one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. And together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, no separation. We are one, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart. Sing it. All creation celebrate. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. Keep it going. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart, one heart. All creation celebrate. One heart. All of creation, no separation. We are one, one heart.
heart at a time. We can change the world, one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world, we can change the world, one heart at a time, one heart at a time. We can change the world, we can change the world, one heart at a time, one heart at a time. I see you, I see you, I know you, I know you, you're a part of me. And my heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. You can change the world, you can change the one heart at a time, one heart. You can change the world, you can change the one heart at a time, one heart. I see you, I see you, I know you, I know you, you're a part of me. I can change the world, I can change the one heart at a time, one heart. I can change the world, I can change the one heart at a time, one heart. I see you, I see you, I know you, I know you, you're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. We can change the world, one heart at a time. We can change the world, we can change one heart at a time. We can change the world, we can change one heart at a time. We can change, we can change one heart, one heart, one heart, one heart, one heart at a time, one heart. We can change.